About 3 weeks ago, Nellie McClung Public School got an email inviting us to participate in York Region's annual Quest Conference.
This year's theme asked us to explore the question, how might we reimagine public education to improve student achievement and well-being?
At first, we had no idea what this meant.
We started talking a lot.
We realized that if we needed to reimagine education, we should first understand what is school like today.
Well, the teacher teaches reading.
And we learn.
The teacher teaches math.
And we learn.
The teacher teaches history.
And we still learn.
We saw a pattern. We started to wonder, why does the teacher have to be the only one teaching?
If school is supposed to be a place of learning, why are the students the only ones learning?
After a lot more talk, we arrived at a question.
What might happen if we shift from an I teach, you learn philosophy to a we teach, we learn philosophy?
Our next step was to figure out what this actually meant.
It would mean classrooms would feel much more like teams of learning.
We'd be supporting each other instead of working alone.
Everyone would have a voice in their own learning journey.
Of course, students would still learn from teachers.
But now teachers would know that they could learn from their students.
The best part of all is that with We Teach, We Learn, the students could have the chance to learn from each other.
The key to We Teach, We Learn is true collaboration, through and through.
At this point, we felt we need to explore in more detail how is what is different from what could be.
Today, we know our teachers have the answers.
If kids are working together, they could totally find the answers for each other.
Today, for the most part, kids work independently.
What if we have more opportunities to explore and make mistakes together along the way?
Today, the teacher decides what we learn.
But we have questions. What if we asked those questions and took our learning into the direction of those answers?
Today, it seems as if there's only one way to reach an answer.
What if there's so many different ways to reach an answer and each one was celebrated?
Okay, so let's get practical. What changes might be needed in our classrooms to make this philosophy work?
If we hope to genuinely collaborate, why do desks need to be stationary? Can they be on wheels? The chairs too. It would make it so much easier for all of us to group throughout the day.
We love having our work display on the walls, but stapling takes so long and it's hard to switch up the samples. If more walls were magnetic, we could share our work so much more easily.
It would be great if we could have more devices per student too. This way, each of us could have access to the world beyond our classroom walls.
Once the room is changed up, we were curious how teaching, assessment, and learning might change.
Perhaps using our amazing ability to text could be put to better use if we have opportunities to collaborate during the teacher's lesson.
Yeah, instead of the students just listening, we could be tweeting and chatting about our thoughts the entire time.
This collaboration might bring the lesson to life and give the kids who do not normally speak the chance to be heard.
Collaboration is easy if students are all using Google Apps for education. All of the main apps, docs, drawings, sheets, and presentations allow us to work on the same task at the same time.
The idea of collaboration is actually built into all of the apps. We're asked to share our work with each other.
Instead of just getting an assessment at the end, Google Apps allow us to give and receive feedback all along the way. The comment icon lets our teachers give us specific feedback on our work. We can give peers feedback too. We can even comment on our own work to make our thinking visible. It makes feedback so much more meaningful if we actually have the time to apply it before the work is graded.
These apps open the door for so much creativity too.
We started wondering what our parents might think about this change.
What if they don't understand the goals?
What if they don't agree with them?
What if parents don't want their children learning from other kids?
I'm sure they might worry about kids becoming addicted to technology.
What about the kids who don't have computers at home?
What if parents worry about kids not learning how to be independent?
What other challenges might we face?
There will probably be teachers who worry about giving kids the freedom to collaborate so much.
Students could take it for granted.
The trust has to go both ways for it to work.
What if teachers start feeling less valued in the education process?
All of this change wouldn't come cheap. Could our board even afford to make these changes?
The biggest question of all still remains.
How might we teach, we learn, improve our education?
Kids' confidence could improve because of easier opportunities to share ideas.
Academics might improve because students are taking their learning into their own hands instead of just receiving information.
It will be easier to get your thoughts across with a sense of trust and community. We do believe
We teach, we learn
will help sustain student improvement.